All right, let's dive into one of the most powerful and maybe one of the most misunderstood investment tools out there, the Compte Titres Ordinaire, or CTO. Now, if you've ever felt kind of boxed in by other investment accounts, the CTO, well, it's your ticket to total freedom. But as you're about to see, with that kind of freedom comes a whole lot of responsibility.
You know, this quote from Carl Richards just hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures what the CTO is all about. It's like being handed a powerful weapon for building wealth. It offers you incredible flexibility. But that same flexibility means you have to be a disciplined investor to really use it right. So let's break down what that actually means for you.
So let's start with the big promise of the CTO. What is this total freedom that everybody talks about? Is it really that big of a deal?
At its core, it's actually super simple. The CTO is pretty much the most flexible investment account you can get your hands on. Think of it like this. There are no training wheels here. It's just a wide-open gateway to basically every financial market on the entire planet.
And when I say unlimited, I really mean it. You want to buy shares in some tiny tech company in South Korea? Go for it. You're interested in a specific commodity ETF that you can't get anywhere else? Not a problem. US stocks, emerging markets, bonds, the whole shebang. The entire investment universe is your playground.
Okay, so now we're getting to the real heart of it. Let's weigh the incredible pros of this financial weapon against some of its very real cons. And this is where you really see the trade-off in action. On one side, you've got absolute freedom. No investment caps, no limits on where you can invest. It's perfect for building a truly global portfolio with things like US stocks or those really specific world ETFs. But, and it's a big but, you pay for that freedom when it comes to taxes. Unlike an account like the PEA, which gives you tax breaks for holding on long term, with the CTO, every single time you sell for a profit, it's a taxable event.
And this is the number you absolutely have to burn into your memory. 30%. This is, without a doubt, the single biggest drawback of the CTO. It's the price you pay for all that amazing flexibility. So, what exactly is this 30%?
Well, it's what's known as the flat tax, or the prélèvement forfaitaire unique. It's a single, fixed rate that gets applied to your capital gains from day one. It just bundles up your income tax and Social Security stuff into one 30% slice. Simple, for sure, but it's a world away from the PEA, where taxes on your profits can drop way down after just 5 years. And that difference is huge.
Okay, so we get the what and the why. Now, let's get practical. Let's say you've decided the CTO is the right move for you. How in the world do you choose the right broker to open one with?
It really boils down to 4 key things. How easy is it to use? What can you invest in? And what are the fees? Those are all critical. But I want to zoom in on number 3, taxation, because this is where picking the right broker can save you a massive headache later on.
Because here's the thing. While the tax rate is going to be the same everywhere, the way your broker helps you with your taxes can make a world of difference. Getting this choice right is all about saving yourself a ton of stress down the line. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. The IFU, or Single Tax Form. This is a summary document that some, but not all, brokers will give you. It lists everything you need for your tax return, all neat and tidy. Choosing a broker that provides an IFU can turn a super complicated, stressful job into a simple copy-paste. Seriously, it's a huge quality of life feature.
Now, look, I'm not here to tell you which broker to pick, but I do want to show you the different flavors that are out there. You've got your accessible, beginner-friendly options like Boursorama. Then there are the slick, mobile-first platforms like Trade Republic. And then you have the professional-grade, do-everything powerhouses like Interactive Brokers for the really seasoned investor. Your job is to figure out which one fits your style and your experience level.
So, after all that, let's bring it all home. We've seen the power, we've seen the pitfalls. Who is the CTO actually for at the end of the day?
You know, this summary really sums it up perfectly. It says the CTO is the perfect tool for the autonomous and curious investor. And that's it, right there. It's for someone who wants total freedom to invest in global stocks, ETFs, you name it, and is willing to accept the tougher tax situation as the price of admission.
So let's just boil it down one last time. The big advantage? Total freedom, access to any market. The huge disadvantage? That 30% flat tax on your profits. This is why it's most often used as a powerful sidekick to a more tax-friendly account like a PA. It lets you buy all the specific US stocks or global ETFs that you just can't get otherwise. It's all a strategic trade-off.
Which brings us right back to where we started. The CTO gives you this incredible flexibility. It's a powerful weapon for your financial arsenal, but it demands discipline, especially with taxes. So the final question is,
for you to think about. When it comes to your investments, are you the kind of shooter who's aiming for total freedom or for the tax advantage? Which one are you?